games in the league. Kevin Love will lead his team as they await tip-off against the Knicks. Cavs, Knicks, tip-off just moments away. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. And you look at Okoro, he's a ways down the ladder if the award was given out today, but there's still time in this season for him.
And it looks like we've got a really special rookie class this year. These are players who have already had a big impact.
Boy, at this point, it looks like it's going to be quite the race for Rookie of the Year. Still very early, but it looks like we've got several worthy candidates.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Knicks have young talent and some promising draft picks. For that reason, they feel they're well positioned to trade for a star if one becomes available. The Knicks front office member described that as the best path for them. Guys, in the Big Apple, there is little patience for a long rebuild.
A little patience indeed. That's interesting. Thank you, David. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
Yeah, and it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Larry Nance, and it's Allen in at the center. And for the Knicks, Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Alec Burks is out there with Rose. And it's Noel in at the 5 down low. And so off the tip, it's New York. Rose with the ball. Pass to Barrett. Fires the 3. The rebound by Kevin Love. And here are the Cavaliers. Out to Nance. Passes it to Love. Over Randall. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Nance.
Listen, Kevin Love is one of the outstanding interior players in the league. Defending this guy can be a frustrating experience.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Noel. Allen with the rebound. And it's Sexton penetrating. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And the Knicks with possession. Here's Barrett, and it's sent back by Allen. And they'll keep possession. The putback, it's good on the putback.
We're talking about a guy who's got incredible length. Nerlens Noel doing work on the glass.
Garland the pass to Nance. Allen. And no good that time. So New York will take it the other way. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Yeah, and in winning that last game, they attacked the basket aggressively, drew a lot of fouls in that game.
Two things are a product of that. One, you shoot a ton of freebies. Two, the other team goes deep into its rotation. Neither one of those two things is going to work.
Here's Garland, following the score by Derrick Rose. And here is Garland. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia. Clock at 4. Love, no good. For New York, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And R.J. Barrett setting records in the ACC for scoring as a freshman. Talk about his offensive package.
Well, Greg, for me, this guy is wired to score. He can dribble it, he can shoot it, and he can pass it. And I think he's at his absolute best when he's attacking the rim. Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Rose. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. Shooting two.
First one falls for him. And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. And you talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, rabid fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, it's probably better for him not playing in Chicago.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Sexton. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
What you respect about Larry Nance Jr. is his work ethic. This guy wants to keep getting better. He adds more and more elements to his game. He is such a fun player to watch.
That free throw good from Nance.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
Both free throws good from Nance. Greg, at the beginning of every season, we love to see players that have worked on something during the offseason that they now have added to their game in the new season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, the work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your skill set, or if you're trying to just put on muscle, that kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the off right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And then you spend the off season on that challenge.
The season never really ends. Here's Love. Lays it up and banks it in.
From the moment he entered the league, Kevin Love has been one of the top offensive rebounders in the NBA. Simply tenacious.
Now, here's Burks. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Rose. And it's sent back by Allen. Noel against Nance. And Garland has it in the corner. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Burks in the corner. And it's sent back by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Allen outside. The pass to Sexton. Wound up there for Allen.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Noel up top. Kicks it to Rose. Banked in off the glass. Rose has got 6.
And that is one of Derrick Rose's signature moves. May not be as fast as he once was, but boy, that explosive first step remains.
Now, here's Sexton. You saw him with 29 points last game. Love trying to break loose. A second chance effort. Outside, Sexton. Garland with it. Working on Rose. Shot clock at 3. Here's Love. Misses off the right iron.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Rose. Love, no luck.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Randall kicks to Burks. It's Noel atop the key. Outside Rose. Back to Noel. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 6 points for Nerlens Noel.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room. Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noel. Toppin comes in for Alec Burks. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Derrick Rose. So he gets them both. And it's the Knicks with the ball. 3-point lead. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, they put the defense on them. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
That's just tremendous focus from the young guy, Darius Garland. Takes the punishment, figures out how to score it.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Rivers, he's checked in for Randall. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Prince is checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
This guy's such an instinctive scorer. R.J. Barrett goes to the floater game.
Garland, the pass to Prince. Now here is McGee. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And that's Prince. That time on the assist by Garland. Prince has got it all tied up now for the Cavs. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Payton. Sweet little floater.
How about the soft release on the floater by Elfrid Payton? To me, that's a necessary skill for a point guard in today's NBA.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 5. Back to Osman. Lets it go from deep. Toppin pulls it in. New York shooting just about an even 40% to start. Payton surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Toppin. Here's Barrett, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Well, R.J. Barrett comes with an aggressiveness and assertiveness. This guy wants to capitalize on the defender's mistake. Nice.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dotson's checked in. He's off on the second.
And playing alongside Zion Williamson at Duke makes it hard to stand out with your athleticism, but make no mistake about it, R.J. Barrett is a big-time athlete.
And Greg, I think maybe as impressive as what he brings from a physical standpoint is his commitment to put in the work, his understanding of what's required to be successful at the NBA. This guy has not only the physical tools, but the mental makeup and the work habits to be great.
That free throw missing, and the Knicks making a change here. Bullock's checked in. And he's good on the second. And so Payton will bring it up for the Knicks. To the paint. Here's Toppin. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
Osman, the pass to Prince. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Bullock. And it's Osman missing. To the inside. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone.
Austin Rivers, opportunistic in transition. That's what happens when you sprint the floor.
Okoro passes to McGee. He dishes it to Prince. Over in the corner, Osman. 5 to shoot. And that one, good.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
New York leading by 3. Pass to Rivers. Now Payton. He had 10 points in the win against Charlotte. Here's Bullock. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Rivers. And it's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's tipped. They retain possession. Here's Osman. Toppin pulls it in.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Rivers can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 3. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And let's look now at the group of young players that have been locked in from the charity stripe. Your leading rookie free throw shooters of the past month. Obi Toppin fourth.
He has been locked in at the line, taking complete advantage whenever he's got an opportunity to put points on the board.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Now the pass to Bullock. The dish to Gibson. McGee with the block, and he gets it back. Now a look at the stats for Colin Sexton.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
The first free throw is good.
Well, Taj Gibson is a pro's pro. The rugged power forward is known for his consistency. You can count on this guy game in and game out.
And both free throws good from Gibson. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to McGee. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Prince, the pass to Osman. Here's McGee. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Now here's Rivers. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Toppin, good.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Here's Osman. He's guarded by Bullock. Five on the clock. Here's Osman. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you can learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization has been great. We just, you know, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together, so that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grip.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Prince out there with the Coral. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Dotson in at the shooting guard position. Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. Just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Catching up on the changes for New York. Nerlens Noel checks in for Gibson. Burks comes in for Austin Rivers. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Payton. And he makes the first but misses the second.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. The shot by Sexton, no good. New York trailing. Burks in the corner. Jacks up a three. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Down low. Takes it from 10. And it's Love missing. New York shooting 43% from the floor. Rose passes to Noel. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
How about that show of strength from Nerlens Noel? No fear in how he attacks the defense on these shots.
Passes to Allen. Back to Dotson. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Damian Dotson. That's his first foul. Julius Randle's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Randle against Love. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Randle against Nance. Pass to Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Love. Takes the 12-footer and hits. 8 points for Love.
See, I like when Kevin Love goes to his high percentage game on the interior. He has the size, he has the touch.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Sexton against Rose. Tipped away. Over Sexton. Rose, no good. Cavaliers leading. And it's Sexton penetrating. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, just a little bit of momentum and Sexton going right to the rim.
Rose with the ball. A 14-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer, easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just 2 incredible guys at what they do.
That one falls. Noel's got 10. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Love has it in the corner. Here's Allen. And Sexton has it in the corner. Another shot and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
He might be young, but Colin Sexton shows you right there he can get a defender to bite on his pump fake.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, Colin Sexton has all the physical tools to be special in the NBA. He's got to sharpen his point guard skills. But if he works at this game, he's going to have a tremendous career.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for New York. A switch here also for Cleveland. Garland, he's checked in for Damian Dotson. He hits the second from the line. Knicks trail by 4. And here's Rose. He's got 6. Barrett wide open. He fires. With the second effort, he blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Now Garland. 5 points in the game. 2 points. That one goes.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pulls up, high post. Rose can't hit, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for their matchup with the Nets, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
Now here's Rose. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
Well, this guy is such a strong decision maker. Derrick Rose with the mid-range jumper. Yes, that's in my bag as well.
Sexton against Burks. Back to Sexton. He kicks it to Nance. Fires from deep. The shot by Sexton, no good.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Burks dishes to Barrett. Shoots over Garland. Here's Noel. Up and in on the layup. Noel's got 12. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Love outside. To the middle. There's Garland. That falls. Great assist by Love. And it's 9 points for Darius Garland.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Nance outside. And the pass to Sexton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Rose.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
And the first one at the line is good.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Kevin Love. And Sexton drops them both. And it's Rose with the ball for the Knicks. 6-point game. Pass to Barrett. Inside. And it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touched by Allen. Rivers, he's checked in for the Knicks. And Cleveland with a change here, too. JaVale McGee's checked in for Nance. Here's Rivers. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Sexton the pass to Osman. Back to Sexton. 4 on the clock. McGee trying to break free. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Cavs. New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Rivers. Barrett. And he banks in the layup. Barrett's got his second bucket tonight.
Good concentration from the man out of Toronto, Ontario, R.J. Barrett. Go ahead with the contact finish.
Now, here's Garland. 9 points in the game so far. Down low, here's McGee. The Knicks pull it in. Noel's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Well, Burks has exceptional athleticism, and ooh, he flies to the cup.
A tight game here in New York. Osman the pass to Garland. From downtown, Randle grabs the board. Randle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's all evened up. Randle's got 5 points so far.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Now, here's Garland. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Allen. The shot's good.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Here's Barrett. And it's sent back by Allen. But they get it back. Barrett the pass to Noel. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Rivers. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. A different look for New York. Gibson comes in for Nerlens Noel. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Burks. Then for the Cavaliers, Taurean Prince comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Okoro in for Colin Sexton. Now here's Payton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Kicks it to Rivers. Passes it to Gibson. Clock at 6. Back to Rivers. Shoots over Okoro. Here's Gibson, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 9. McGee with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Barrett, no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Allen. 8 points his last outing. Prince with it. Here's Garland, and Gibson sends it back.
Boy, Gibson's so good at timing these rejections. Twice on the pipes from Taj.
Barrett, no good.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Randall outside. Pass to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Barrett. It's rebounded by Cleveland. McGee's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt. Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
1:16 left in the second quarter. Payton dishes to Randall. Trying to get open is Gibson. Randall no good. The Cavaliers leading by 6. And here is Okoro. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. The shot from 20 feet away. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
41 seconds left now here in the second. And Barrett gets it to go.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
Garland, a beautiful reverse layup. Garland's got the lead back up to 8 now for Cleveland.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The Knicks shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. Rivers kicks to Payton. Gibson down low. Defended by Allen.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft. Well, what a job, punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. New Orleans, you guys had a tough time stopping their offense in the first half. What do you have to do differently?
You know, we got to protect the paint. They getting way too many easy baskets. You know, that's us communication on front and the post and, you know, just communicating a lot more.
We'll see if those changes stick. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. With an excellent team performance in the second quarter, they were able to push ahead, scoring easily and defending with a lot more intensity, pushing out to a 10-point lead here at the half. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
You know what, Ernie, I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
And Kenny, your take on New York?
Well, it's good to be physical, but there's a line that you don't want to cross. You can't constantly give up free throw chances by fouling guys too aggressively. You have to get back in this game by staying poised, smart, and avoid fouling.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And Love's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Rose is out there with Alec Burks. And it's Noel in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now.
We know this about Kevin Love. Contact will not deter him.
Here's Noel following the basket by Kevin Love. Noel passes to Rose, the 17-footer. And it's in off the backboard. Rose has got 10.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Allen. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Burks, the pass to Randall. He kicks to Barrett. Lets the 3 fly. And that's collected by Love. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Nance with no one around. And the 3 off target. New York shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Excellent D there from Allen.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Garland, no good.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Burks finds Rose over Allen. And the Knicks miss again. For Cleveland, they've gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Rose surveying the D. The 3-pointer, no good.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Allen left side. The pass to Garland. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Garland. Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Reggie Bullock comes in for Barrett. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Sexton's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And here are the Knicks now. They trail by 14. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Toppin. Over Garland. Toppin, good. Toppin's got 6.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Sexton against Burks. Sexton the pass to Allen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Rose. He's got 10. Pass to Bullock. Back to Rose. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
I'd say he gets on a roll, you better watch out. Rose is having a tremendous night. He's been relentless attacking.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. Outside, Sexton. Out to Nance. Allen against Noel. The baseline J. Here's Love. Knicks with the rebound. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Osman's checked in. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Outside Rose, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Well, Derrick Rose plays with such intensity, such willingness to draw contact on the interior.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first.
Well, the knee issues robbed Derrick Rose of some of his athleticism, but maybe more importantly, he lost that development time. Still a big-time player, though, every time he takes the floor.
And so he makes both from the line. And in last year's playoffs, we saw zone defense turn the tide in certain games. And Doris, we know when executed well, they can throw an offense completely out of rhythm.
Kevin, I'm going to go back a step further to the Toronto Raptors championship 2 years ago, where they throw a box and 1, a triangle and 2, and multiple zone looks that helps them win a championship. Look no further than Miami's deep run in last year's playoffs. Listen, that can change the whole rhythm of a game. It can force an offense to start second-guessing itself. When you can change the rhythm, the tempo, and mix looks and force a team to think and really operate under duress, it only helps you win ball games.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Dishes it to Okoro. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Burks kicks to Rose. Fires it up. You can't get that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Noel. And it's Love missing. For New York, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Cavaliers shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Okoro kicks to Osman. Passes it to Sexton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Burks. Averaging about 11 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
First one falls for him. And the Knicks making a change here. Gibson's checked in. And Sexton drops them both. Knicks trail by 9. Now Rose. He's got 17. Can't hit from 12. Here's Osman. Looking to end his cold spell. And the layup is good. Osman's got his second basket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Outside Gibson. Back to Rose. It's good.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Rose against Sexton. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 11 rebounds in the game. Bullock dishes to Rose. To the wing on the left. Now, here's Toppin. He's got 6. Got a piece of it.
Well, that's the athletic ability of Colin Sexton, twice on the pipes. What a big-time vertical.
Here's Osman, and Gibson sends it down. Here's Nance, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Elfrid Payton, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Both free throws good from Nance. Knicks trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
From 17 feet out, Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Okoro. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now at the moment here, let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. Obi Toppin 4th.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I gotta say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both. Payton with the ball. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Noel throws it down.
Love the connection Noel has built with his teammates. Smart at knowing when to time that alley-oop.
Prince outside. Kicks to Okoro. Outside, Sexton. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Here's Toppin. And Okoro pulls it down.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Well, fast off his feet and up at the rim in a hurry. Taurean Prince with an easy one.
Knicks trail by 13. Outside Rose. Fires from 14. The Cavaliers pull it in. And here is Okoro. And it's Osman missing.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Now Toppin. He's got 6, and there's the call on Cedi Osman. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Knicks, Julius Randle's checked in for Noel, and Barrett subbed in for Rose. And a switch here also for Cleveland. McGee's checked in. Payton against Sexton. Pass to Toppin. Just 5 on the clock. And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Here's Sexton. 11 points in the game. Prince, the pass to Sexton. Back to Prince. Now here's Okoro. Barrett covering. Here's Prince. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
Taurean Prince can be a problem for defenders on the drive because he's strong and he's long.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And you watch Taurean Prince and how valuable he is to his team for a couple of reasons. Number one, he doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He defends at a high level, and he can really stretch the floor.
And both free throws good for Prince. Here's Payton. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
Now here's Payton. Makes it off the glass. Payton's got his second bucket.
Wow, you like that Elfrid Payton has the kind of concentration to finish through the contact.
Now here's Okoro. He's got 6. The feed now to McGee. Okoro kicks to Sexton. Nance, right side. That shot misses. Great D that time from Gibson. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Here's Nance. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. For New York, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. No good on that one. And he ends up missing both free throws. Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Okoro, it's rebounded by New York. Toppin's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now the pass to Randall.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Second chance shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Let's remember, Taj Gibson is one of the most physical players in the league on both ends. He loves to pick up these fouls.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First free throw is good for the Cavaliers. Allen comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Garland in for Colin Sexton. And both free throws good from Gibson. 1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Garland, covered by Payton. Shoots. A nice shot by Okoro. Okoro's got 8 points. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Randall. Barrett with the ball. 6 points for him. Misses from close range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now here's Okoro. Barrett covering. To the middle. And Okoro throws it down.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work. that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Barrett. The Cavaliers making the shot. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's a Kuro, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Julius Randle picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. That one is off. Burks, he's checked in for New York. Good on the second free throw. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here's Barrett. He's covered closely. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 8.
Well, it's all about how do you get the best players on your team, the shots they want in the offense. Put RJ in pick and roll and let him go to work.
Now, here's Garland. 15 points in the game. To the inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
This young guy is a solid creator in pick and roll play. Darius Garland getting repetition and making a nice play.
And now Okoro running the floor all by himself.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
One shot.
That's good from Okoro. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Barrett. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cleveland ahead, up 19. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Knicks trail by 19. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland. Okoro out there with Garland. Then there's Allen. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nance in at the 3. That one drops for him. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
Larry Nance, unafraid of a level of physicality. You love the confidence this guy is playing with.
Payton outside. And here's Burks. Rebounded by McGee. Cleveland leading by 21. Now Garland. McGee up top. He dishes it to Garland. Got a hand on it. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Allen against Burks. Right now we're seeing more athletes willing to talk about mental challenges, be it depression or anxiety. And you know, Doris, the NBA is no exception. How encouraging do you find that?
Well, I think that whether NBA players or professional athletes in any sport know it or not, they are looked to as examples, as role models. And so I think everybody wins in this situation, Kevin. The players, the fans themselves, many of whom are dealing with the similar challenges. So, listen, life is not easy. Wherever you can get help, go and take it. I love this initiative from the NBA.
Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Gibson against Allen. He's off from 17 feet. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. And here we go. Love heading to the hoop. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Love so crafty near the rim, getting his man to get physical with him. Just a master of drawing contact.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
And he makes the first.
And what I love about Mr. Love is that he's become an absolute workhorse, a guy who accepts his role and gives everything to that role on a nightly basis. Absolutely love the adjustments he's made over the course of his career.
And the Knicks making a change here. Noel's checked in. You know, Doris, teams are using analytics more than ever before. We know that. And for example, blocks are certainly a key number. But some defenders, as you know, are so good, teams don't even go at them because of those analytical numbers.
Kevin, we refer to that as shot suppression, and you have to look no further than the last 2 winners of the Defensive Player of the Year award, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Rudy Gobert. When those 2 guys are in the middle of the paint, a ball handler or would-be shot taker may reverse course and reset the offense. That's how much those guys impact the game on the defensive end.
They grab their own miss. Allen can't finish the one-handed jam. Knicks trail by 21. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Randall passes to Payton. To the paint. Here's Noel. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, this is where Noel is going to be difficult to guard in the pick and roll. Huge target rolling to the rim.
Now, here's Garland. Over Randall. Goes back up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Elfrid Payton.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
Well, think about Mr. Jared Allen. He was not the first family member to get picked in the NBA draft. Let's remember his dad taken by Dallas in the famous 1985 draft. His dad, however, would go on to have a playing career in Europe.
Rose, he's checked in for Payton. And with small ball catching on, it's the rare team, Doris, that looks to go big and play bully ball. Why hasn't that approach been more popular?
Well, to me, Kevin, the NBA game is one that's in constant evolution. So right now the emphasis is three-point shooting, free throw opportunities, and restricted area opportunities. That seems to be the most efficient way to play the game of basketball. On the defensive end, what that requires is positionless players, guys in the post who can guard the perimeter, switchability. All the versatility you can bring to bear on the defensive end is significant, and so that's why bully ball becoming harder and harder to play in today's NBA.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. 6 on the shot clock.
R.J. Barrett has the kind of physical abilities to contest shots, and he is aggressive on the defensive end right now.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for a Coro. Barrett finds Noel. Some nice passing by New York here. Back to Rose. Shot clock at 5. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Listen, Derrick Rose is not a pure shooter, but when he's in rhythm, he can really get it going.
Here's Garland. Passes it to Love. Over Randall. And it's Love missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Rose. Over Love. And it's Rose missing. The Cavaliers leading by 18. And it's Sexton penetrating. And Sexton slams it in.
Okay, the initiative from the young bull, Colin Sexton, as some like to call him. How about that drive?
And it's Rose with the ball for the New York Knicks. Pass to Noel. Now here's Rose. He's guarded closely. Burks looking around. 5 to shoot. Over Sexton. Noel passes to Randall. It's good.
Wow, look at the way the big man Noel set up his guys, puts the pass in the perfect position, easy shot.
Nance outside, inside, Garland. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 8 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Garland. Well, wide open look for Love. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Well, let's check the boxes. Can he make the 3? Yes. Can he score on the interior? Yes. Kevin Love, give me a little mid-range, sir.
Knicks trail by 20. And stolen by Sexton. All alone. And the shot goes in. Sexton's got 4 points this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now, here's Burks. And since last season, Doris, a lot of coaching changes. Why do you think so many?
Kevin, I think there's a lot of contributing factors. Some of it is ownership and front office changes. Whenever that happens, coaching changes are often the next shoe to drop.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The incredible speed on Darius Garland's drive, I think, took the defender off guard. Nice job earning a trip to the foul line.
Free throw good, Garland. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Wade, he's checked in for Love. Torian Prince comes in for Nance. And Damian Dotson subbed in for Colin Sexton. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Darius Garland.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Now, here's Noel. He kicks it to Bullock. Shot clock at 6. Here's Knox. New York, no good that time either. For Cleveland, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Feeds it to Wade. Poked away. Here's Knox. You know, Doris, I've heard some experts say, you look at the 6-foul limit, the NBA is basically the only sports league that takes stars off the floor. Doris, what would you think if they just tacked on an extra free throw instead?
Kevin, I absolutely hate the idea. The best defensive teams at any level of basketball guard at a high level without fouling. There's the drama aspect of a player being in foul trouble, either at the start of the game or down the stretch. It has an impact on strategy. It's something that I'm a traditionalist on. I think the 6-foul rule should remain in the game.
Here's Ntilikina. And it's in there. Ntilikina's got his first points of the night.
Boy, floaters are notoriously difficult shot, but Ntilikina makes it look easy.
Dellavedova with the ball. And Kevin Knox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And here is Dellavedova. The pass to Dotson. 6 to shoot. That shot is off. So New York will take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Prince outside. There's the dish to Dellavedova. Allen passes to Prince. It's stolen by Rose. Randall outside. Burks in the corner. A 3-ball. Got a piece of it. Tries to keep it alive. And again, New York turns it over.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Well, the pandemic impacting earnings all over the NBA, Doris. The pain is felt, we think, most keenly by small market teams.
Across the board, Kevin, there are economic realities that the pandemic has forced NBA teams to look at. But always those small market teams depend on revenue sharing to compete. So now attendance is compromised and their ledger is affected even more. This is going to be interesting to see how this affects roster composition. Boy, we've got a lot of questions to be answered.
Allen, that's good.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the New York Knicks. The 3. Allen with the rebound.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Dellavedova, the pass to Allen. Dishes to Prince. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wade. Misses off the left iron. New York's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter.
R.J. Barrett's instincts make him dangerous in transition. Nicely done.
Pass to Dellavedova. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter. From deep, Prince. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Kicks it to Dellavedova. It's deflected.
R.J. Barrett has strength and length on the defensive end, and that makes that block an easy one.
Burks can't get it to go.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Here's Dotson. Randall grabs the board.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Cleveland.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still 2 more to go in the season series.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Jared Allen.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Randall finds Rose. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.